Good morning class, myself Pallavi Anand and I welcome you in a session of Science Standard 4. The chapter which we will discuss today is the 13th chapter. This is a part 2. In the previous part, we already have discussed about the soil and what are the contents of the soil. And in this very session, we will discuss what the soil contains. Okay, soil contains air, soil contains moisture, soil contains living beings. We have a different type of experiment on this, that how soil contains air, soil contains water and soil contains living beings. If you will just take a glass jar and fill the jar half with the moist soil, and you will just keep that jar in the sunlight. What will happen after half or 1 hour, couple of hours, what you will find, if you will open the lid and just insert your finger in that jar, you will find some moisture in your hand. You will find the droplets of water. It means soil contain water which is get evaporated in presence of sunlight. So it is confirmed that soil contain moisture. Soil contain living beings. If you will dig up some bucket full of soil, you will find so many ants, so many beetles, so many small rats and earthworms in the soil, which tells us that soil contain living beings. Okay then, soil contain air also. How you will come to know that soil is containing amount of air? Just take a glass of water, and if you will pour a handful of soil in the water, you will find air bubbles coming out from the soil. This experiment proves us that soil contain air, and when you will just put a jar of soil in the sun, you will find droplets of water. It proves that soil contain moisture. And you will dig, when you will dig out the soil, you will find so many small microorganisms that are invisible. You can find small ants, different type of worms in the soil. You can find that hibernation animal also go inside the soil and they take rest for 6 months. So these prove that soil contain living beings. Okay. Now the next topic is soil erosion. What do you mean by soil erosion? Soil erosion is the taking away of fertile soil by some activities is termed as the soil erosion. Loss of fertility by the activity of man, humans, animals, natural resources is termed as soil erosion. So carrying away of topsoil, as yesterday I told you, topsoil is very fertile. The most fertile soil is topsoil. When that very topsoil is being carried away with the by the agent like wind, by the agent like water, by the agent like human beings, human activities, what happens? The soil, that very soil, that particular soil become barren. That particular soil become infertile and dry in nature. Okay. So these cause a great loss to the productivity of the crops or the productivity of the what you are just planting. It decrease the productivity of that very product. So carrying away of topsoil with the agent like wind, water, human activities makes the soil barren and make the soil infertile. That is known as soil erosion. Soil erosion can be conserved by the various processes. Okay. So cause of the soil erosion. Soil erosion is on the peak nowadays because there are deforestation taking place, unnatural events are going on, global warming, greenhouse effect. These all are going on continuously due to the human activity, which leads to the great harm to our soil, and that bring the infertility in more. Okay, so when we cut down trees, it rains heavily. Trees are not there to hold up the soil. So when there is raining heavily, what happens? There is lots of water running and take away the topsoil. So if there is tree, the root of the tree hold the soil, and running water cannot take away with them the top fertile soil. So plantation of trees very much important for the conservation of soil, but nowadays deforestation take place. Deforestation means cutting down of trees take place, which cause very harm to the soil, and due to deforestation there is nothing to hold down the soil. So running water, running wind, what they do, they take away, they flow away, just destroy the topsoil, and this causes the soil erosion. Next is raining heavily, the water level increases, the water run through the ground, and what happened, all the topsoil is being carried away. Okay. Next is strong wind blows. Similarly, when there is a strong wind, loo, or you can say storms are coming, what happened, you can find all the topsoil is rain away or taken away with the wind. They are carried away from one place to another, and that very place become barren and infertile. Faulty methods of crop growing and practice, that also causes soil erosion. Faulty method, you can say, what is that? That is using of insecticide, using of pesticides, using of chemical fertilizers. These cause the soil erosion. These decrease the what you can say, the using of insecticide, pesticides and fertilizers, chemical fertilizers decrease the fertility of soil, and for 1 or 2 times it will increase the fertility, it will give you the good productivity. But after some time, after regular practice of faulty methods, after regular practice of insecticides and pesticides, what will happen, the land become barren. After a several time of growth, better crop, what will happen, at the end of the day, you can say at the end of the time, the land become of no use. Okay, so the soil fertility decreasing, and the soil will become infertile at the last. So we should take care of these effort we are making. We should go for the afforestation, means planting of trees, planting of more and more trees. We should just, if there will be a proper amount of trees in our environment, there will be no heavy rainfall, there will be no heavy wind will blow, because plantation of tree will manage the environment and will take care of our environment, and it will decrease the heavy rainfalls and storms and all. Okay, and if we have to use natural fertilizers, we have to use natural preservatives for the fertility of our soil, not the chemical and the synthetic type of fertilizers and pesticides are used. It will decrease the amount of soil erosion. Okay, if we will just cure this process, causes of soil erosion, there will be no soil erosion, and the fertility and the dryness and the moisture of the soil remain in the soil, and the land will be proper condition. Okay, so the soil is a very important natural resources that was being gifted by the nature. We should conserve it. What are the methods we should use to conserve our soil? We should conserve our soil by planting more and more trees. Conservation of soil is, you can also say, the prevention of soil erosion. Conservation of soil erosion. Soil means preservation of soil erosion. We should use that all method by which soil is not being carried away by the plants, carried away by the wind, by the water. So for that very reason, we should plant more and more trees, so that plants root bind the soil. And we should also adopt the several natural way to enhance or to increase the fertility of soil, instead of using the way like insecticides, pesticides, chemical fertilizers. Instead of that very insecticide and pesticide, we have to use natural type of fertilizers by which we can use or we can increase the fertility of soil. Okay, and these very method can save the soil to be carried away, or save the soil to be make the soil, or you can say by using the natural fertilizers, it is the fertility of the soil will be maintained. But by using the chemical fertilizer, the fertility of soil is decreasing day by day. Okay. Next, dam should be made to conserve the soil. Dam should be made near the water bodies as river to stop the flood. What happened when there is heavy rainfall, that we can use that we can conserve that very water in a dam, and it will prevent the heavy flow of water and prevent the soil to be carried away. So dams should be built near the water bodies to prevent the soil by flood. Okay, when there is flooding, all the soil is being carried away, topsoil is being carried away, and the rest soil become barren and lead soil become infertile. So to maintain the fertility of the soil, the dam should be constructed near the water bodies. So see, these are the prevention we can take to maintain the fertility of the soil and to prevent our soil. Okay, so just go to the chapters. You will come to know. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box. Till then, bye, take care.